Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm back again. I can't stop thinking about all the people that have recently started pointing out how I introduced myself twice, and it's just so you don't forget, babe. That's all it is. I want to make sure in the first 20 seconds of my video that you really get the picture that this is me, Zachary Michael also, Zachary Michael Marie. It's me. Hi, hello, and I'm so glad to be back with you today. I had a wonderful weekend. I hope you did as well. And this weekend, Amberlynn posted a video about going to Pride in Oklahoma City. The title of the vlog, let me just say this. The title of the vlog is Come to Pride in OKC with us and coming out story with my mom bar vlog, which this is some shit I've been asking for, so of course I gotta react to it. I know I'm a couple days late, and I am filming this on Monday morning, which means that likely by the time it gets posted, or around the time it gets posted, Amberlynn will have a new vlog out already, but it really is something, that I've requested. Back when she initially moved to Oklahoma, she kept going on and on and on about how it was like the gayest place she'd ever been to, but she showed us nothing to suggest that it was the gayest place she'd ever been to outside of talking about like meeting some retail service worker folks that appeared to be a part of the LGBTQ community. and so I was just like, why don't you actually show us anything about Oklahoma as being gay? Because here's the deal, like I think a lot of people honestly do think about places in the South or places like Oklahoma City as being places that are not welcoming to gays, and I think that in a lot of ways that's certainly probably true, but that's not to say that there's not gay people in those places and that they don't deserve to celebrate or be celebrated. And so I'm like, yeah, like let's see it. Let's see what's up. And I'm really interested to see what's going on with this Pride and how much she shows us of her participating in it, because the last time I even remember her attempting to do anything Pride related for the month of June was back when Beck took her to, was it Lexington or wherever they went for Pride, and Amberlynn forced Beck to stay at a hotel, in the hotel with her the whole time because she didn't want to go out and about or couldn't go out and about. I don't remember what her reasoning for not participating in Pride that year was, but they made a whole trip out of it just to stay in a hotel room and order takeout. So hopefully this is more interesting than that, but also kind of makes me sad that, retroactively I wish Beck could have gone and enjoyed that Pride situation type of deal. The other part of it, the coming out story with mom, is interesting because I think we most recently talked about this because when Casey, one of Amberlynn's exes, did the interview with Mr. Snowflake, he brought up how Amberlynn has kind of like taken his coming out story and like repeated it as her own. And I don't right now off the top of my head remember all the details about that, but I do remember Casey sharing his experience and comparing side by side what was going on, and they did seem pretty similar. So I'm curious what Amberlynn's mom will talk about when it comes to Amberlynn coming out. But anyways, let me shut the fuck up. Let's get to, shall we? Also, one other thing before we get started, it did just dawn on me, and no, I'm not shutting the fuck up. Actually, I'm gonna keep talking. But it did also just dawn on me, this is probably a really easy way to pinpoint the timeline, because I'm sure, like, the actual Pride festivities in Oklahoma City happen on a specific day. So, I'm curious, I mean, if she doesn't say anything about it in the video, I'll try to remember to just go look it up so I understand where we're at in the timeline, because I think I've said it a lot at this point, but, like, it's just really wild to me that she likely knew all the results of her CT scan and was still, like, teasing out, a very scary potential diagnosis and just, like, acted like, she didn't already know what the results were when she posted it. But either way, let's get to for real.
Hey guys, welcome to
Oh, she's so quiet. Hi.
So I'm currently just in the middle.
I didn't have her all the way turned up, and I gotta give her a proper hello.
Hey guys.
Hi.
New vlog. So I am currently just in the middle of getting ready right now. Not done yet. Your girl is going to Pride. Right now it is storming. But it's supposed to pass. So let's keep
this too shall pass.
Pride is still gonna happen today. I'm trying to decide which purse to carry. So let's do it together.
Okay.
Should I wear my typical purse, which is super cute, everyone loves it, including myself, or should I switch it up and wear this guest purse, which is red, and it absolutely matches.
No.
But is it too matchy?
No. I don't like, well, first of all, it's not too matchy. You're literally wearing the colors of the rainbow on your little dress shirt situation type of deal. So, like, it's obviously, I mean, gonna match one of the colors, but no, I don't like it. It's not cute for me. I would go with the silver. Also, you know, this content, interesting. But you know what? The other thing is I randomly got this girly on my TikTok the other day. This weekend I was looking at the TikToks, my once a week check-in of the TikTok, and I got this girly who was doing like a little get ready with me, and it was just her picking out her outfit for the day, and I was like, oh, that's cute. Like, I do think there's potential for that kind of content to be fun. I really do. But maybe it was fun because that girly had fashion sense, you know? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, what do you guys think? I asked you for your advice, but by the time you see this, I already have decided and went to Pride and had the time of my life.
Right.
You know?
By the time we see this, just like by the time we saw you teasing out that you were worried you might have cancer, you already knew that you didn't. Exactly. So you get it. So you understand.
I'm leaning towards the red.
I would lean towards the silver.
And I've never used this purse, and I've had it for years. So
surprise!
And of course I'm wearing my gay earrings.
Whenever she mentions that she's had something for years that she's never used before while she's here in Oklahoma, it makes me think about how we did sit and watch her in Kentucky go through things and get rid of stuff. And somehow this survived that purge. This survived her going through all of those things and picking things to donate. And she said, I've never worn it and it needs to make the trek to Oklahoma with me.
Your girl's gay. Y'all, I'm about to put my mom's hair up in a ponytail. I don't know how. I've never done it before.
Hi, Mamalynn.
I'm nervous. So we're going to Pride.
Yay. You excited?
Yeah, I'm not the only gay person in this room right now.
Amber. Amber. Oh, God.
Did she just out Mamalynn? Did she just out Mamalynn? Mamalynn looked like she was like, that was not something you're supposed to share. I mean, I hope that Mamalynn eventually like signed off on all of this, but that seemed like Mamalynn was not trying to put that information out there like that. Okay, queer mother. All right. I mean, I'm very happy for Mamalynn if she is. It just seemed like maybe that was not information Mamalynn was looking to put out onto the internet full of Amberlynn's unique audience.
She's talking about us. Never mind.
No, we're all edit it. I mean, I'm gonna leave that version.
I was with a woman for 5 years.
Not Amberlynn's, not fucking Amberlynn saying, don't worry, I'll edit it. Just kidding, I'm leaving it in. Girl, you are so, this is why it's very hard to defend you when you know, people are out here, and I will still say this, because, like, I don't want it for Amberlynn, because I don't want it for myself, because I don't want it for most public figures. I will still say, like, people shouldn't be out here taking pictures or videos or whoever, whatever, of Amberlynn that she didn't consent to. But it does make it hard to defend her when she's out here fully leaving in shit that her mom is clearly, like, at least somewhat unsure if she wants out into the world. It's just weird. It's just so weird. It's very bizarre.
No, we'll edit it. I mean, I'm gonna leave that
I was
version.
with a woman for 5 years.
Okay,
Yes,
come on, Mamalynn.
Okay, I don't know.
I mean, Mom, you were in a relationship with a woman for 5 years. So yeah, I think you're a little gay. You're a little gay.
I fall for the person, not the gender.
Okay, come on, pansexual. Come on, pansexual, yes. No, that's queer, baby. It's a fucking spectrum. It's a spectrum. I didn't go to Indiana University for 2 years of graduate school to not know anything about the Kinsey scale. If you don't know, Kinsey, the guy that's named after, he did a lot of his work at Indiana University. There's a whole well, I think there's still a museum there for him. Either way, the Kinsey scale is like a scale of like 1 to 6, how gay are you? And like 1 is supposed to be like absolutely 100% straight, and 6 is like 100% gay, and then everything else falls in between. And yeah, you're on the spectrum, girly pop. You're on the spectrum of queerness, of sexuality, of whoever, whatever. I don't know why I'm saying it so weird, like I have been gay my whole life. Like I don't know how to talk about gay shit. I can talk about all the kinds of gay shit. It's just coming out real weird as I'm talking. It's Monday morning, you know? It's Monday morning. I haven't talked a whole lot outside of a few words to Noel this morning while we were drinking our coffee.
Aww. My mom found out I was gay even before I wanted her to know.
Oh my God. That is so long ago. I
Yeah.
remember that. I was in her room and I was going through her stuff and I found a note in her pants.
In her pants?
And I read it.
And I didn't find out until months later.
Yeah.
Because
we were arguing.
And
And you're
looked
like,
at her.
you don't know me.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. But yeah.
Can I also ask? Listen, I'm on a hair journey. I'm learning a lot about my hair, but like, does it really take this much effort to just pull Mamalynn's hair back into a ponytail? I'm kind of confused why it's taken this long, if I'm gonna be honest.
I looked at her and I was like, you don't know me.
And I was like, I know you more than you think.
Oh wow.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I brought it up. I found the letter in your pants. You should have seen the look on her face. Oh my God.
And then she tried to make me feel better because at the time she'd never been with a woman. So she was like, oh, don't worry about it. I think women are hot. And I was like, oh my God, Mom. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I was just like, just be true to yourself. You're fine.
And then I told her not to tell my dad because my dad he used to be homophobic. He's no longer.
Yeah, his mom was gay and he used to say a lot of...
His mom was gay. Amberlynn comes from a long line of gay-ass women. I'm obsessed. Not having a gray mama. What am I trying to say? I'm telling you, the words are not wording today. Not having a gay grandma and a queer mama. Oh my God, yes. A long line of strong gay women. I love it.
uncalled for things, so I could see how Amber was scared for her dad to know. So I never said anything.
Yeah. And then when he did find out, he was so accepting. So.
Yeah. So it worked out. So why I asked Amber to do this, because every time she sees my hair, she's like, Mom, you need to do a high ponytail. How do you do it?
A high pony.
I don't think I can.
I do just feel like it's taken a long ass time, but maybe it's just because there's so much hair. I mean, Mamalynn does have really long hair. I don't know. I don't know shit about hair, if I'm being honest. Like, every day I'm 2 steps away, just a phone call, a text to my hairstylist away from shaving it all off.
Hard time, I'm trying. Oh my god.
Oh my God, it's right.
Oh, was he
Is that
about
what you're
it?
talking about? Oh.
Is that I guess that is a high pony.
Hand me them in the order you want.
Well, what color did you do first?
It looks pink.
Pink? So probably like green.
What are we doing?
I
I'm just like...
My eyes watered, I got my eyelashes done.
It is kind of hard to tell also if, like, Mamalynn doesn't want to be on camera or if she's just not used to being on camera. Because that moment right there kind of seemed like she was just like, oh, like, we're filming. I didn't realize what I looked like. Which, like, back when I first started making YouTube videos, I sometimes felt like that editing things back of like, oh, that's what you look like, girl. that's just what you look like. But I do think earlier Mamalynn seemed kind of surprised that Amberlynn was outing her on camera. So, you know, I think it's probably a little bit of both. It's probably a little bit of like, I'm down to clown with some of the shenanigans of what Amberlynn is doing here. And also being like, there's some things that I don't need to talk about on camera because that's not, like, what I'm comfortable with.
I think there's glue under my eyelid.
Also, just for context, this is an 8-minute long video, and so far we're literally halfway through. We're 4 minutes into the video, and we have yet to actually go to Pride in Oklahoma City, so I'm just like... What are we actually going to see of this little Pride festival or parade or whatever it might be? I don't know what Pride looks like in Oklahoma City. In Chicago, we have like 4 different weekends of Pride events. So there's lots to go around, but here we are.
Amber, I don't see how you could film.
You're doing great. Does it feel like it's in the middle of your head? Like, is it in a comfy spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're just doing... What are we...
Orange.
This is interesting.
Did you actually do it, Amber?
I guess. Should I be a cosmetologist?
No.
Because you did my hair in a high ponytail?
No, you should not be a cosmetologist, girl. I've seen you fucking cut your hair with kitchen scissors. I don't think that's a good fit for you.
God, I've heard it all. We're gonna have the I Dream a Genie look here.
Oh my god.
This is interesting. Why are we...
No one's
Just look down. Just look down.
Why are we doing all that?
See my earrings?
She is prided out.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
She said we're gonna paint with all the colors of the wind today. Okay. Alright.
That looks so cute.
Oh, look at little twonk.
My outfit? Look. Does it?
You look adorbs.
Yeah?
Oh, okay. Come on, furry! Okay, furry! Yes! I love when the furries show up at Pride. Let's fucking go.
Picture with a shirt?
I mean, we could do that too.
Okay, dog. Okay, not necessarily knowing how to use a fan. Did you see that? I'll play it back for you. Look at her skillful use of the fan. Here, let me help. Let me demonstrate how it's supposed to be used, okay? It's supposed to be like this. Like, there you go. Now watch Amberlynn. Are you ready? Here you go. Don't miss it.
Let's see power. I'm obsessed.
Okay, wings. I'm obsessed that she is. I mean, I guess nobody's faces were included, but she's just out here fully, like, zooming in on people's, like, backsides and things like that. Like, interesting. Interesting. Does that person know that they're in your vlog? Okay, drag queens. I do have I don't think she is really doing drag anymore, but there is a person that I was talking to way before I ever met Noel here in Chicago who is a drag queen. And she used to be roommates with Kimora Hall from RuPaul's Drag Race. Anyways, I was talking to her for a while, but then she moved to Oklahoma City. So I was like, oh, are we going to see old Brianna Banana? We're going to see old Brianna Banana in this. But I don't think she's doing drag like that anymore. So she's probably not at the Oklahoma City Pride. Well, at least not in actual, like, drag. She's probably just out there living her life, not in drag.
Scream as loud as you can. My half, ready, 1, 2, 3! Hey, do it again, B.
So we're at a sunflower. I got some fruit, mashed potatoes, and salmon. My friend.
Oh, I'm so glad so let's think about this, okay? It is now 5 minutes and 41 seconds into the video. I would guess we probably got less than 2 minutes of Pride content. That's great. That's great. I'm so glad we went to Pride with you and we got to see so much of it. It was so great and wonderful. Thank you, Amberlynn, for sharing your Pride experience with us.
Friend got some vegan. What is this?
It's like a vegan tofu. Right?
Oh wait! Oh, who's this? Wait! Your friend? Who is this? Wait, who is this? Wait, I gotta go back. I thought she was just there with Mamalynn. But she has a friend! Oh my god, look at Amberlynn making friends in Oklahoma. I mean, I think she's referred to having friends in Oklahoma, but, like, it's hard to believe anything that she says like that, because, like, when has she shown somebody? Oh my god, are we getting more side characters? Let's go!
So we're at a sunflower. I got some fruit, mashed potatoes, and salmon. My friend got some vegan. What is
It's
this?
like a vegan tofu rice bowl. I can't remember what the name of it is, though, but it looks really good. It's
Okay.
saucy or something.
Okay,
And my mom
work.
got risotto, shrimp, and what is that?
Asparagus salad.
Asparagus
Work.
salad.
Oh, God, those look really good.
So yeah, this place is a vibe. Like, look how cute it is.
Oh my god,
Hi,
yeah,
Mom.
so cute.
So my friend's mom made.
Show us the friend! I want to see the friend. I need to know more. I'm so intrigued.
This bag by herself, and it's literally the cutest thing ever.
Okay.
And it literally says, "Specially handmade by Robin."
Okay, Robin.
Adorable.
It's so cute.
I love it.
I love it too.
Literally days like today.
I need to know who that twink is. I need to know who that twink is. I'm so excited that there's a new character. Tell me who that twink is. I need to know.
Is where I'm like, yep, life is beautiful. There were so many things I could have vlogged, but those very things are just things that I experienced without even taking out my camera. I'm sorry, I just had so much fun. I got this fan, and I've never been good at opening these, like at all, but
Yep.
so cute.
Yep.
Obsessed. I'm at.
It's true you're not good at it. It's okay. It's not for everybody. It's all right.
Literally so many subscribers today. So if
Work.
you saw me today and we took a photo, send
Work.
it to me. You guys were so freaking sweet. I can't. All right, you guys, it's getting late.
Love.
I have to get ready for bed.
I love that the girls, gays, and theys that follow Amberlynn Reed saw her out at the Oklahoma City Pride. I love it. I love it.
I do want to end this vlog, but of course we're going to do questions of the day. How did you manage to round up 3 of your animals for the fire alarm?
Yes, I've been asking that question.
Really easy. Twinkie listens to me. Both of my cats are pretty chill. They trust me. And I have these 2, which I got from Amazon. They're like these 2 like backpack cat carrier things for moments like that, where you have to evacuate your apartment. I got very lucky. I have some very wonderful pets, so they listen to me, and they're not like skittish and like, no. I mean, definitely not around me.
I don't think that's not the concern that I had. I didn't have concerns about your pets listening to you. My concern was like, you struggle with like carrying in your laundry or carrying in your groceries, and you use like a luggage to do that. So like, my question was, how are you physically holding 3 animals all at once to evacuate the building during a fire alarm? I think that's a more than reasonable and fair question, and I don't think you answered that question. You interpreted it as like, oh, it's hard to wrangle, like, to get 3 animals to listen to you at once, but I don't think that, I mean, I guess maybe that might have been part of the equation for some people, but I think more specifically, we're just like, how are you managing to handle all of them at once?
Amber, are you aware that most people wake up at 5 a.m. or earlier every single day? Yeah, I suffer with massive insomnia, so the fact that in like the last few months I've definitely been able to get my sleeping schedule on a better path, that's actually a really good thing for me. Not everyone can go to sleep at a normal time
Sure.
at 5 a.m. For some people, it is really hard. Anytime I ever share anything that I'm going through, it doesn't mean that I'm dismissing anyone else's story or struggles or what they're going through. Are these?
I do think that there is, I do think there's some merit to what she's saying there. Like, I've noticed just from being on the internet, from covering Amberlynn Reid to occasionally sharing about myself or things like that, or even honestly just me saying my thoughts about what's happening with Amberlynn. A lot of people, and I think it's just like natural, right, to watch something and want to be like, well, this is my experience and want to relate to it in that kind of way. So a lot of people will hear me say something that's specifically about Amberlynn and be like, well, Zach, not everybody, or like, in my situation or in my experience. I'm like, that's great. Your experience is 100% valid. We're just talking about Amberlynn. So I do get that. But I also think, part of what Amberlynn misses out on sometimes is missing the part about, like, what is or isn't relatable to people. And, like, at the end of the day, it just isn't relatable to most people that she just has really weird sleep schedules and things like that, because there's a lot of people who have insomnia or struggle with sleep just like her, and they don't have the luxury of dealing with it in the way that she does. Which I wish more people could, but, like, I think that that's the part that she misses, is that, like, even other people who have insomnia and experience similar things to her, like, don't have the luxuries that she does. And so she misses out on why her channel specifically is a little bit unrelatable sometimes, It's just a little bit hard for people to be like, wow, Amberlynn, your life is so hard. And that's the other part of it. I think sometimes she wants to make it out to be like, oh, my life is so hard. And, like, that might be very much true for her, but it's going to be hard to, like, get people to agree with that when, like, they're experiencing insomnia and also having to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to work or whatever.
Vlogs a monthly.
Wait, I gotta rewind a little bit just so I can hear her whole question.
Seeing anyone else's story or struggles or what they're going through. Are these vlogs a monthly? I cannot believe it. No. Today is June 2nd, if you're curious. Anyways, I'm going to stay in my little positive bubble for tonight, and I'm not going to let anyone ruin that. I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
All right, wait, so she said that this was filmed on June 2nd. She posted it on June 8th. So no, it's not a month behind, but it is literally like almost a full week behind. That's 6 days, right? So that means, let me go look at her channel, because when did she post? She posted her CT scan results on June 4th. So let me look at a calendar, because she posted those on June 4th, and she said that she was potentially going to get results on, like, a Monday, maybe sooner, but that means that she went to get the CT scan maybe on, like, the 31st, because it sounded like she might have had to have waited over the weekend. And on the 31st, was she posting anything that day? Let's see. Well, on June 2nd, which was the day that she said she recorded that video, she posted, got my CT scan, I'm scared, and sobriety update. And at that point, she didn't have a response. Well, at least in that video, she didn't have a response. But we know then, if she was filming at Pride on June 2nd, that she definitely already knew what the response was. So she was just out here posting these videos, clickbaiting her health, telling people she was worried she had cancer, and she really could have just came on or put in an edit or something that was like, hey, don't worry guys, I don't have cancer. It's a 6mm kidney scone. Oh my god, a kidney scone? I love scones, but I don't think I would like a kidney scone. But anyways, y'all get what I'm saying, right? Like, on June 2nd, she was still out here uploading videos about being scared about whatever potential diagnosis she was gonna get. But obviously on June 2nd, she was filming herself at Pride and she was just fine. And she could have given us an update. This girly pop, she really, oof. This is why it's gonna be hard for people to, like, empathize with her and sympathize with her and all of those words, because it's just like, girl, you're out here purposely getting people worried, and you probably could have like calmed a lot of fears of people who are genuinely concerned about your well-being. Anyways, I digress. I digress. It was fun seeing the little tiny bit of pride that we got to see. It's something I asked for. She talked about how it was the gayest place she's ever been, and she showed no evidence of that prior to. And I'm glad to get to see a little bit of it, even if it was limited and through cinematography lens. Lens. Oh my gosh. I was like, did I accidentally combine cinematography lens with lens? Like, as in like a camera lens? But wow, words are still hard. This is why I usually wait until the afternoons to film a video, but I wanted to try to get this done as soon as I could so I could potentially beat Amberlynn's new upload, and y'all would still give a shit about this one. I mean, a lot of you will watch no matter what, so I do appreciate that. But I know some people are like, I've already watched 12 other reaction channels react to this, I don't need to watch you too, which I also get. So I'm trying to be relevant. I'll always be relevant. Anyways, okay. Fuck me. I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna wrap up today's video, but thanks so much for hanging out, besties. I really appreciate it. If you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I love you all so much, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!